How's it going, everyone? Today I have some absolutely incredible news for you. Some of you are going to be actually over the moon about this. That, and I have some other information as well. So, as usual, in case you guys like this one, make sure to slap that little red button down below, and let's get right into the news. Every time I make a video about playing PCVR on Quest without a PC, people find something wrong with it. Oh, this one, you used a PC to set it up. Oh, this one, you used a phone to set it up. Oh, this one, well, this one isn't out yet. Well, I have some fantastic news for you. Today, not only is the thing I'm going to tell you about out, but it's also entirely free. There are a few caveats, but first I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Plutosphere. We've checked this service out quite a few times. Problem is, it's in beta. However, that's not really a problem, because they tend to give out their computers quite a lot, and they call this ROM access. Not only is it entirely free, but it's entirely free. They give these out on their Discord server, which will of course be linked down in the description below. Make sure to join it. Who knows, you might get some ROM access and be able to play PCVR without a PC permanently. However, Plutosphere, for this weekend, which is why I so desperately want to get this out today, is giving everyone ROM access entirely for free. So until Monday, if you guys ever wanted to play any PC VR game that you are genuinely interested in but can't play, either because you don't have a gaming PC or because you don't have access to a cloud gaming service, now is your chance. Until Monday, you have access to Plutosphere entirely for free. So check out their Discord down below. This is just a fantastic chance, both for them to stress out their servers, which is supposedly exactly what they're doing, and for you to play around with some games that you might not have had the opportunity to play around with ever before. They're doing this to supposedly stress their servers, which is fantastic. So if this goes well, they might end up releasing, which is great because looking at their prices currently, right now, they look really attractive. So make sure to check out the Plutosphere Discord down below. Tell them I sent you, tell them I said hi, and tell them I said they're amazing. From now on, I identify as a Plutosphere simp. Now let's move on to the next piece of news, which is also really good. Today, I just have only good pieces of news today. Only good vibes. So, Zenith may have had a rough start, with the first day servers kind of dying, but that's to be expected. Not only did a huge flood of Quest players join in, but we also had Steam as well. So it was kind of expected for such an anticipated MMO servers to start roughly. But the people that did get to join after the servers returned to normal said the game is absolutely fantastic, and I have to agree there. I'm glad you guys are loving it as much as I am. I myself actually am playing it on Steam simply because I own a VR ready PC, and I prefer myself usually better graphics for quality immersion. But did you know that voice crack. But did you know that VR MMO Zenith is currently Steam's top-selling game? Now that is a success. Long anticipated, VR MMO Zenith: The Last City is currently the top-selling game on Steam. The US charts for the PC Store place Ramen VR's new game at the very top of the list. To be clear, this isn't a VR-specific category. It's for every game on Steam, full stop. Currently, Zenith is beating out pre-orders for Dying Light 2 and Elden Ring, as well as recent releases like God of War and Monster Hunter Rise. The game's also currently sitting at the top of the Quest Store's best-selling charts. This, and the fact that the game seems to have been having login issues due to large amounts of players trying to get it at launch, suggests Zenith's release has been a big deal. People are skeptical. They think the game is going to be huge at the beginning and then fall down. But I have high hopes for Zenith, and I wish them all the best. I will be on there. You'll probably see me on there. I might actually hop on there today. Like, I've been dying to kind of get into it more, but haven't really had the time. Maybe I'll find the time today. If you see me on there, say hi. You know, I don't bite. Let me know what you think about the game down below and how you've been enjoying it. But this is overall just a massive success for Zenith. Top selling game on Steam, not in a VR category. That is just wow. Just for a VR game in general, that is huge. Did Half-Life Alyx? I'm not sure. And another great piece of news, just yesterday we were talking about fantastic games on the App Lab Store that I think should be allowed on the official Quest Store. And it seems like that's happening more and more. More and more games from the App Lab Store are finally getting migrated over to the actual store. And Multibrush is one of those games. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but Tiltbrush, the official game by Google for VR, the drawing and the 3D space game, actually got discontinued by Google. However, it went open source course due to the outcry in the community, and hundreds of apps sprung up from it. But Multibrush is one of my personal favorites. It's a multiplayer fork of the game for Quest, fully standalone. And it's been available on App Lab for quite some time now. We've actually used it during the pass-through glitch to draw around my room back when that was a thing. I hope they just add pass-through mode. That would be incredible, just drawing around your room. That is a fantastic idea. What do you think, Danny? But it's finally out on the official Quest Store. Not that going into App Lab is a big problem for anyone. Like, I think literally anyone could go into App Lab and just download the game and no one would have an issue with it. But I just think it's cool seeing all these games finally migrating to the official store, meeting Oculus's requirements. A pretty big update for Beat Saber. VR's most popular game is mixing up its formula with new blocks and mechanics. This is something I never expected from Beat Saber. For the longest time, they've just kind of kept to their formula and just released music packs. This one seems to be a pretty big one. Oh, except for the multiplayer update, of course. Beat Saber is getting a good slice of new mechanics soon that aim to change up the game's feel by introducing some long-awaited block styles that may just make you a more stylish player. A short video popped up yesterday that shows off some of the new block types that are said to come to the game soon. Outside of the game's additional 360 gameplay mode in 2019, the angled window blocks released in the game's Timberland music pack back in 2020. The new blocks represent one of the biggest changes to come to the game since launch. Sliders, it seems. Sliders are highlighted lines that lead from a starter block to the next. No note at all. They primarily act as a guide, but also get the user to engage with the music by moving to the beat. Burst sliders. Burst sliders are slinky style blocks that, similar to the slider mentioned above, guide the player into a requisite slicing pattern. The difference here is that the player must slice completely through the burst sliders to achieve maximum points. Diagonal dots. Diagonal dots are pretty straightforward. I mean, they speak for themselves. And those seem to be some pretty creative ideas. I mean, slinky blocks, sliders, that seems pretty cool. Will definitely spice up the game for some. And I mean, it's a pretty big thing seeing Beat Saber finally spice up the gameplay a little bit. Overall, some really good news for today, and that is going to be it pretty much. I mean, the main piece of news I wanted to get out to you guys as soon as possible is the one about Plutosphere. So, you know, go attack their servers. They want a stress test they will get. And yeah, check out their Discord down below, and that is going to be it. I hope you guys liked this one. If you did, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this button works too, but please tell me why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, check out our Discord down below, and our Reddit, where I want to see you posting your spicy memes. Overall, I hope you guys have a fantastic day or night, and I want to thank the Patreons of this channel so much. You guys help me out a ton, help me pay for my subscriptions and buy better gear, and just overall make these videos better. You guys know the drill. In case you want to be notified of future content coming up on the channel, make sure to smack the subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.